Hello. Hello. It's that time. I wanted to play MegaMan. We're playing MegaMan! um, the X series are some of my favorite games, like, period. I love these games. And it would be a crime if I did not play these games once a year. So, here we are. Why is my CPU running? Where's my... Oh, is it just video processing? It is just video processing. That's why my GPU is going nuts. That's fine. Anyway, hi! Welcome to MegaMan X. Be starting in just a moment. There's this whole intro scene that I'm so used to skipping. There we go. So, welcome to MegaMan X. Love this game. Love this game a lot. Just chill here. And you know what? If Pizza wants to hop in, she can. What in the fuck? Okay. What is going on? Okay, thanks, Discord. I'm so glad I'm gonna be off this fucking platform soon. Jesus Christ, Discord's shitting the bed again. Alright. Sick. There we go. Okie dokie, here we go! MegaMan X1. One of my less favorite of the series, if I'm being. I'm not the biggest fan of this. Alright. I would have played this on just a standalone SNES emulator, but this was easier to just have set up. So, fuck it. We're not playing with any of the cool filters I usually have. The CRT filters that I really enjoy now for SNES titles, and like only SNES titles. This also means we're playing in 4x3 and not 8x7, which is also kind of a crime to me, but like 4x3 was also just the way you saw it on a TV, so whatever. Sorry, I'm so used to emulating like old Nintendo stuff and seeing Nintendo games not in 8x7 fucks with me. I love 8x7. Slightly rectangular pixels by behavior. I was also tempted to play the DOS version of this for you guys, because that would be really funny. To just, like, randomly pull out the DOS version of Mega Man X1 and just be like, oh hey! This is the version you don't know. But if we played that instead. Yeah, I decided against it. I thought it'd be funny though. Then I have to commit the atrocity of playing the non-SNES version of X3, which is no. Ew. Why would you play any of the other version of X3? Yeah, MegaMan. I wanted to play MegaMan. You know, you can join me, Pizza. I am in... No? Okay. Stop playing MegaMan? No, fuck off. I'll play the games I want to play. I want to play MegaMan! Let me enjoy myself, bitch! Also, you should join call and yell at me instead, my ass. Sorry, it's cutscene. No, I don't suck. It literally is a cutscene boss. Hey, Pizza. Pizza, you should join call. Smile. Shut up. I don't care, Zero! Fuck you! You're gonna die anyway. I don't give a shit about words from you. I'm gonna be dead in about 30 minutes. Alright, let's begin! Mandatory chill penguin moment. That's crazy. Why are you online on Discord then? I'm gonna call bullshit. You've got a green dot. Phone? No, it's not a phone. It's the desktop marker. Girl, do you think I don't know? Hey, Mango! I hope your work is going alright today. Alright, shut up, Takalai. Yeah, we get it. Goodbye.
Hi. Off.
Huh?
It
No,
sounds
it's not
fine.
Takalai. What's up? Hello.
No, it sound...
You sound great. You sound good.
Okay. Alright, awesome. I'm just trying to get all the banking shit working. That's what all those people today. I want to transfer money. Money.
Money?
From savings to a non-Wells Fargo account.
Why? What's going on?
Any transfer, I think. Oh, I'm trying to, what is it? It's the routing input.
Oh, new MegaMan? I'm excited. I'm excited for a new MegaMan.
Yeah, there's
It's been like 5 years.
There's the routing number. I know fucking Wells Fargo got my ass. It's so easy to just use Wells Fargo. Great nickname. I am the owner of this. Sorry, go account. Yeah, US Bank. Yeah, cool. Add account. Oh, thank you, Wells Fargo. You make it so much easier. We make 2 small deposits, less than $1 to your non-true.
What are you doing?
Money. Solo credit. Okay. So we transfer.
There is not the 3DS capture card? No, unfortunately I have not. The 3DS capture card is a pipe dream right now. I don't even- I think the people who sold it are done selling it. Like, I could not find the listing for it anymore.
Oh, I have to go into the thing and check? Activity.
MegaMan 8 scare. This isn't... What do you mean Mega Man 8? Just like you remember it.
Ah, that's smart. They'll send me small little tidlets of money and say, okay, this is how much we sent for each transaction. You got to verify it. Okay, and I gotta wait for a few days before it shows up. Cool. I will take care of that tomorrow. Meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and check out what Stoat Peep's been doing.
It's still it's still kind of working. They've been kind of struggling. Their back end is literally exploding. I think I need to restart the stage now. Oh, no, I can get that. Oh wait, no, I don't have the head part. I need head parts for that.
This is why I wanted Stoat as a installed package, so I can do a lot more than, like, do a lot more. I like how this time we joined at the same time. It's pretty funny. The Stoat thing. We both joined Stoat at the same time. Yeah.
Well, again, Matrix was our first choice. But it's just been shitting the bed, and I have not been able to get it working.
Yeah. Also, Matrix doesn't have as much openness and stuff.
What do you mean?
As, you know. Even though it's more or less finished. I mean, openness, I mean, like, we'd still have to use Discord for a small amount of time, instead of just finding communities only in Stoat. Or, sorry, Matrix. I don't know, you still can't get it working anyway, so...
I have not been able to get it working now.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it working for me. Technically,
Just
I could
you.
enroll anyone in it. However, I'd have to manually do it. They couldn't sign up themselves. That was the problem.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Okay, we're on this way now. I like the X series. They're very fun game. What are you doing? You keep flipping the direction of the conveyor and then unflipping it immediately. What's your AI thinking today?
Is that your password?
Hello, Reese.
Is that your password?
Yeah. It's a SNES game. Back in the days when passwords were a thing. I'm actually gonna complete the marathon this time. I am going to play an X8. I am not playing the X8. Fuck the X8. I hate that game. I will play the X8 demake. I do not want to play the original X8. The game sucks balls.
We're still never gonna see you play Command Mission, are we?
Huh? I did play Command Mission for a little bit.
A little bit, but we're not gonna finish it, are you?
Huh? What was that?
You're not gonna finish Command Mission, are you?
I may. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I just haven't, like, look. I'm not interested in playing multiple RPGs at the same time. And Persona's a far more interesting RPG. What do you mean untrue? That is true. Okay, and there's our head part. Shut up, Dr. Lake, go away. Yay, I've now gained the ability of Super Mario.
What's that gonna be used for?
Flame Mammoth and, like, nowhere else.
Also, did you get new boots already? In the previous stage?
You get those in, Chill Penguin. That's why you always go Chill Penguin first, because you get the dash. There.
Didn't you already play this game before? Like on stream? Didn't you already play this game before on stream?
I've played this game many times on stream. Oops. Oops.
You're not gonna die, are you?
It's Storm Eagle. Should be fine. Storm Eagle. No problem.
Storm Eagle.
And he's dead. Goodbye, Storm Eagle.
Six 4 5 1 1 5 6 7 6 4 1 6.
Yep. That's my password.
What if you change one number?
It won't be the same password.
What do you think will happen?
I don't know. Depends on the number you change. Or it just won't work at all. I don't know. Do you think I have an encyclopedic knowledge of all of the passwords in this game? Because I do not.
How does it make those passwords anyway?
I'm not sure.
So, like, isn't that just like a thing to think about, though?
I don't think about it. Like, fuck. That's a reset. Damn it. Of course you have a No, I don't. I do not have an encyclopedic knowledge of the passwords in this game. I've never needed that. Never once in my life has it been important that I remember what a password was for Mega Man X. Especially X1, because X1 is my least played of the SNES games.
I know the best speedrun strat is log in with the password that already has all the endgame loot.
That's not a speedrun strat, because that's a... that would not be accepted on any leaderboard, because that's a multi-session run.
What not?
Yeah, it is. You're resuming a game if you hit a password. It's like loading a save at the final boss of a game. That's not acceptable in speedrunning. You have to start from new game. Come on. Jump, you fuck. Just want... Very edge, please.
Very edge.
I will say, the input delay is worse on the X collection. Like, definitely. But that's not an excuse for me here. I've been playing this game for years and years and years. Normally does not take me this long. I call it recording curse once again. Or streamer's curse in this case, but you get the point.
Destroyed.
Thank you. There we go. Go away, Dr. Lade. I don't care. Alright, cool. We got that, we're done. Tried this game once but didn't get far. You want to play Mega Man, but it's been too hard to get to it for you. Yeah, that's understandable. Mega Man X franchise is not usually for the faint of heart. Or the Mega Man franchise in general is not usually for the faint of heart. You should arguably know the Mega Man X soundtrack for more than just YouTube, to be fair, but it is like one of the SNES soundtracks of all time. A little drum breakdown. So good. Nice. And that's technically a sequence break. You're not supposed to be able to get that with a dash jump, but you can. You're supposed to use the boomerang cutter you get from Boomer Coanger. Or Boomerang Coanger, depending upon your localization. Alright, allow me to introduce you to the, stupidest boss in the game. At least if you have his weakness. Have you ever wanted to, keep your opponent from playing the game at all?
Oh,
fuck, I missed. Oh, well. Goodbye. Goodbye, Spark Mandrill. We're gonna backtrack to Chill Penguin here to get that heart tank. Normally games have ways to just unlock bosses. It could be fun. The best part about the Mega Man games is if you don't like to do that with bosses, you don't have to. Basically, every boss is beatable without its weakness. You just gotta learn it. I know, learning in my action game, a travesty. How dare they make me learn? Nice. Heart tank, and we're done. Goodbye. Alright. Spark Shock means you're next. Harvard Armadillo. Probably one of the hardest bosses to buster in this game, though. It can be done. You just need tenacity and a lot of dedication. I do not recommend bustering him at all. I'd never buster him. I love jumping off the minecarts in this stage. They give you a little bit of momentum. Like, the only time there's momentum in these games is off of those minecarts. It's very fun. Maybe wondering, Shannon, when are you going back? There's a thing back here that I just didn't grab. There's our sep tank. That's two. So I love how much this game pushes the SNES with how many sprites there are on screen. It lags the game out a little bit sometimes. It's kind of funny. I appreciate it in the game. It was above and beyond the system specs. Okay, now this one, I want to veer this way. Perfect. And there's our heart tank. Need to play more SNES games. We've only played the DKC trilogy and Super Metroid. You do need to play more SNES games. I'm going to sound entirely I'm going to sound entirely biased, but the SNES generation is probably my favorite generation of video games. I'm one of those fucks.
Yeah, you are one of those fucks.
I'm sorry. I grew up with it. I have a deep-seated love for
You're old.
This era of games.
Yeah, you're old.
Not that one. Shut up. Then getting a SNES controller eventually, an adapter, so you can use it on PC and Switch. We'll play more SNES games then. I mean, there's never a bad time to start playing SNES games. In fact, Pizza, I think you should play the Big Fan. You should play
Why would
that
I play
series.
SNES games when instead I could play PUBG 3D?
You would say Bubsy 3D. Fuck.
Why would I play PUBG 3D?
You would have thought that Sony's mandate against 2D games in the 90s was a great idea. Oh, fuck. If anything, I think you should play as Zero in some of the X games, Pizza. Even if you don't play the MegaMan part of the X games. I feel like you'd enjoy playing as Zero.
I enjoy Command Mission.
I did not say Command Mission, I said the X series. Got him. Armadillo's kind of tanky. Doesn't matter if you're fighting him with or without his weakness. He deals a lot of damage. It's not exactly the easiest to maneuver around. See, look, now there's triple sevens there in that second round. Okay. That would, rolling shield means we're going to launch octopus next. Launch octopus. I fired the wrong way, dumbass. Here we go. Whee! Fuck! Oh, it was so avoidable. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. I gotta deal with this guy legitimately. I hate this boss. This mini boss sucks balls. That's fine. Take two. Of course. I forgot about that. Fuck! I mean, wouldn't it make sense that the fire weapon doesn't work underwater? Why didn't I think of that, yeah?
Dude, spikes. You died to spikes, congratulations.
That's why I hate this mini-boss. Two inconveniently placed spike pits.
He needs it. We die again.
There we go. Ow. We have one more. We lost shit. And there's our heart tank. Gotta do all that for a heart tank. I heard you liked the first guy when you saw him, so here's another one. Fuck. This time he comes out of the ground. Got him.
You're about to die, holy shit.
Yeah, I have no lives either.
Why are you Urkel though?
Because I have...
Are you dead?
Because I was using the Storm Tornado weapon.
Oh, you're not dead.
I don't think I'm gonna make it through this one. I don't think these guys drop health. They don't. Honestly, I'm just gonna restart, because I'm not getting through that. That sucks. Oh well. Alright, there's Rest of Charm. Go! I have all the items in this stage at least, so it should be shorter the second go around. Bum 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 bum. Bada bum 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 bum. I can't wait to start doing all the advanced techniques in X2. To be fair, half of this marathon is an excuse to play X2 again, because I love X2. It is like one of my favorite games. Not just in the Mega Man franchise, just period, one of my favorite games. I think X2 was part. But pew 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 pew. Like well, I grabbed it. At least I got the extra life. Fuck! God damn it! And now I have one life left. Ugh, I hate this. This mini-boss sucks. I hate this mini-boss. It is positioned in the worst spot imaginable. Die, please! Holy shit! There we go. Explode. See, now I'm pretty confident. I may only have one life, but it's launch shock. Can't be that bad. I have its weakness. No, actually, I don't think I'm gonna sit down. Maybe I shouldn't be as confident. Oh. I see. I see. And maybe I should actually fill my fucking tough tanks. Wow, this has been the worst I've played X1 in forever. Holy shit. This is weird, man. Something recording cursor, guys. I have no way to explain what the hell is going on here. Go. Sub-tanks forward. What's up, pizza?
I didn't do this shit. I was trying so many
I'm sorry, I need you to repeat that. None of that came through.
Uses invisible tank viper. I was playing Guilty Gear Strive.
Oh my god, what is happening with your mic? Holy shit.
You fucking kidding me?
Hey.
Also, and you saw having problems now?
Huh?
It's having problems? Okay.
Yeah, it is having some problems.
Drake. No, wait. I think it's some... It's crunchy.
Ah! And that killed it too. Great.
Crunchy.
That sounds better.
Crunchy, is it?
Okay. It's getting a little compressed at the top.
It's a little crunchy, but it should be audible, right?
A little bit more so, yeah.
Okay, a little bit more so. How does it look like? I can listen to myself on the stream. If I just keep talking, I might be able to hear myself. I sound fine from stream.
It does? I don't know, it's not... You're not super audible for me. It's not like I have the game loud either.
1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8. I sound like I'm fucking drowning. Alright.
What?
I sound like I'm drowning. That's what it sounds like. Okay. I genuinely do not know why my mic sounds so bad.
I don't know what's going on with that.
I turned off my suppression.
Ah! That's worse. Now it's popping.
Discord just hates me. That's what's happening.
Discord's upset because you know you're gonna replace it.
Oh no, usually when I replace something, it starts acting all nice and shit, and it's like, oh yes, please look.
Not Discord. Discord's gonna make you hate yourself before you go.
It's just Discord that does it. You know, I feel like Stout like Stout would be way better. The thing is, you can't stream into Stout yet. That's what's.
Do we want to test that? Because we can test that right now. I'm more than fine with testing it right now.
Oh shit, no, it does not have streaming capabilities. You know the time, because when you hover over the button, it says work in progress.
Huh?
I thought my mic's fucked up.
It is, I can barely fucking hear you.
Why? Why do I... What happens when I'm trying to use non-proprietary software for my freaking microphone?
It may be time to invest in a new microphone. Maybe time to get a new mic. Oh, yeah. Forming torpedo.
Forming torpedo, though.
Forming.
Forming.
Yeah. What the fuck? Am I listening to myself? I am. The hell? Huh.
Huh.
That's me. Chat, that's me I'm talking to. That's a new one. Alright, Boomerang Career.
And the mic is gonna be saying.
Huh?
And not be bad now.
No, you're inaudible, basically.
I am inaudible?
Better?
The mic test is working perfectly, though. I am inaudible? Oh, wait.
You're audible now.
I
You're
am
still quiet,
inaudible.
but you are audible.
I am inaudible.
You are audible. I can hear you.
I am now very audible.
You are quiet, but audible, yes.
I am quiet but audible?
Yes.
How about now?
Better.
Better. But... I didn't even adjust anything on the thing. I didn't even have voice detection enabled. Voice detection.
I can't wall jump on that. Okay.
You can hear me better, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay, Jana, here is the problem, right? Here is a problem that you must know.
Okay.
There are no microphone software that I can use to configure and adjust this microphone. I cannot provide it with new software updates because, you know, all the updates were in Windows. Therefore, I cannot do shit for my mic.
Consider maybe a
Moreover.
new mic, one that doesn't need software.
Like what?
I know it's more on the expensive end, but the HyperX Quadcast is my personal preference.
Holy shit, no. HyperX Quadcast is like $1 billion.
I know,
HyperX.
but it's the only mic
Quad-
I've ever needed. I've had it for like 8 years, 9 years.
I'm not a content creator. Why would I need this? Honestly.
Aren't
you
it
the one that
works, and it's going to work for a long time. That's why. You spend the money up front, and you don't have to spend it on the back end. That's my philosophy.
It doesn't have any software or shit?
Nope, no software. Don't need it. It just works. Its game control is a manual dial. Its pickup mode is a manual dial. Bought a blue Yeti and works right great. Yeah, the Yetis are also really good. The snowballs are also pretty decent.
That's what I have. I have a Yeti.
Really?
Yes.
I don't remember needing software for a Yeti.
It's a Logitech. It's a Logitech device. I heard crackling from my thing. Did it fuck up again?
Ugh.
I'm assuming that's a yes.
No, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Sequence break!
There's a Quadcast, and then there's the Quadcast 2. Do I have a
the
Mii?
original. I have the red one, not the rainbow one.
There's two of them. There's the 2 and then there's the 1.
I have
2
the
is
red one,
USB-C.
not the rainbow.
Microphone gain, mic monitoring volume, playback volume. Mic status indicator. The full stick amount.
The status indicator, by the way, is the red color of the microphone. It just lights up red whenever it's active. I kinda like it. Forming torpedo. That was easy. Goodbye, Boomerang Kawanger. Or Boomer Kawanger, depending upon your region.
What were we talking about before, though? I forgot.
I don't know. I have no clue what we were talking about.
Oh yeah, it was a strive. I was on online with the open park, and there were 2 people there, and what I did was with one of the fights, I was against an Elfelt, and the only move I used was Invincible Volcanic Viper. He's a Slash version. That's the only move I used to kill them. Nothing else.
It worked.
Every time they try to do something, it always just counter, and it should be me like Volcanic Viper. Yeah, every time they try to do something, and I'd be in their mind because they'd be like blocking and shit, and I'd be just sitting there, and they're like, "Oh shit, wait, no, they're blocking now. Okay, now's my chance to do something." Nope, counter.
It's always my turn, bitch.
It's like anything they try to do, like it's just counter, and it's like I can't do shit. Like in the air, counter, in block stun, counter. Literally doing anything. Counter.
count
That's
it.
like the whole fight. The whole fight was that, and it was so fucking funny, and that's what I was laughing about.
Ah.
Wait, this game's gonna go real quick, won't it? You're already halfway done.
I have the what?
You're already halfway done, right?
What do you mean? Yeah, I'm like halfway done with X1.
But you've been
That's why I'm gonna do X2 today. X2 I know a lot better and can do a lot faster because I've just played it more. So, that's why I'm playing both tonight. At work, you can't stay. Oh man.
Wait, so, since you've already played these two, why play them again?
Because I wanted to play them.
Well... You do you, I guess.
I like the X series. I haven't played them enough. It's the same reason why you're gonna ask me, why are you playing Mario Galaxy 2 again? And it's gonna be like, because I want to, and I've played it every year. Like, just as tradition.
Tradition? I don't think there's a tradition to it. They could just want to play the games you want to play.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's not wrong, I'm just saying, like... Thank you, Midbear. I'm just saying, like,
You know what, Med? You're cool too.
Okay, but, like, imagine if, let's say, this one streamer exists and all they play these games multiple times. You know what? I can't use that as an example, because it's literally just you. There's no one else but you.
What do you mean there's no one else but me?
At least everyone who plays
once-a-year games, you don't ever play anything else? Yeah, but like once-a-year games take up maybe a month of my stream time.
If I were to play a game, I'd only play it once on stream. I mean, I could play it multiple times off camera, but I'd only play that game once on stream and not play it again. Because it already exists. My full raw reaction is already there. Obviously, live streamers have a career of, you know, live speedrunners have a career in beating games quickly. So if you had like an interesting twist here where you're just speedrunning, which I think you are you?
Not exactly, but I am still trying to go as fast as I can. Not exactly a like, true speedrun, but I am, like, challenging myself to be quick.
I was going to say, I feel like that would be beneficial if you did do a speedrun that's just...
Yeah. I can hella speedrun X2 100%, no problem. It's just X1 I wouldn't say I'm skilled enough to speedrun yet.
Start a timer and stuff.
I can start a timer for X2.
Sure, yeah. And try to beat it as fast as you can. 80%, 100%, glitchless, don't matter. Probably glitchless to do that.
Yeah, glitchless, but not like... There will be sequence breaks. But
okay, then it will be 80%, so you will be outmatched by everyone else.
No, it's 100%. It's 100%.
You'll be outmatched by every able-bodied person in the bar.
What?
Every bubble-blowing baby will be being sentenced by every able-bodied person in the bar.
Huh?
Every...
No, it's not. I couldn't hear you. It's that I don't understand what you're talking about. Shut the fuck up!
Person in the bar. Do you understand me?
No, I don't. What does it mean? Alright, hi Sigma. Bye Sigma. Where am I missing?
Eulogy for you're gonna get your ass kicked if you try to use any percent, which means if you do any glitches or anything. So if you do glitchless, then, you know, you're kind of on the good there.
I'm doing 100%, Pizza. I play these games to 100%.
What goes as 100%?
Actually, does 0 count as 100%? Because then I'd be doing all items no 0. Fuck the 0 parts. I hate the 0 parts. I don't know if that's a category specification. I can check SRL now, or whatever.
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know if that's a valid category extension or not. What the fuck was the other sub-tank? Why am I forgetting what the last sub-tank is? What the fuck? What is this? I don't know what application this is. Oh, that was Stoat. Okay. Yeah, sure. Stoat can restart. That's fine.
Stoat needs to restart? What do you mean
Yeah,
Stoat needs to restart?
it auto-updated.
You
Oh,
get
now
auto
has-
updates? Lucky. Imagine getting auto updates. I don't get auto updates. Did still actually get an update? Hold on.
Did I forget it here in Flame Mammoth? That's not Flame Mammoth. That's the wrong guy. I was just here. You're not Flame Mammoth.
No, it's still 1.12. You lied to me, Jana. You lied to me.
Okay. You're Flame Mammoth.
I'm not Flame Mammoth. You're Flame Mammoth. You're calling Flame Mammoth. Why are you dashing on the water?
It's not water, it's frozen. It's stone, actually. Because it was lava and now it's cold. Because I beat Show Penguin and now all of the lava is turned to stone. It froze all along. Definitely the one over here, yep. Okay. Alright, and that's the last sub-tank.
That's everything?
I think so. Let me double check. Let me go through my mind and see. I have all sub-tanks, I have all armor parts. I got heart tank here, this was the ice jump. I got heart tank here, this one's on the lava. I got heart tank here, this one's on the igloo. I got heart tank here, this one's behind the dragon. I got heart tank here, I think. Yes, I did. This one is outrun the second drill machine. I got heart tank here, that's all the way at the left at the start. I got heart tank here, this was a sequence break with a dash wall jump. And I got... did I get it here?
Yes, you did.
Yes. That one's under the water. Okay, so yeah, I've got everything. We're gonna go back and get us the, Hadouken, and we'll be ready to go. But first, I am going to reset for my lives, because I need lives to do this. Goodbye.
Are you killing yourself live on stream?
Don't phrase it like that.
Come on. Wait, what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? What are you doing, technically?
So, the Hadouken is in this stage. However, you need to, like, jump into a pit at the very end of the level, like, 3 times. So I'm making sure that I reset my live count, so I can do that. Plus, I also need to finish grinding my sub-tank energy up. That's the best place to grind for health pickups. Okay, you're feeling stingy, huh, today? Really stingy, huh? God damn, you don't want to drop anything! Oh, thanks. Is that 4? No, that's 5. A little bit more.
You got a little bit more?
I need to listen for that chime one more time, and I'll build the other stuff tank. Get it. Play Maverick Hunter X for PSP? I should, you're right.
What does it usually sound like, the jingle?
That was the sound.
The ring ring.
That means you finished filling a sub tank. Once you play as Vile, yeah, but Vile sucks to play as. I never knew. I should real hardware stream that shit. I have a PSP. Just like I should real hardware stream Sonic Rivals for no reason. Okay, up and then down. And then we just gotta repeat that until it shows up.
What kind of secret is that?
An obscure one. The ping on the... Yeah, I know. I don't know how to get that. I don't know how to make it ping. But whatever. Pizza, do you know how to make how to make Carl ping people? In a message?
Carl ping people?
Yeah, for my stream announcements.
Like ping like a roll?
Yeah.
You want to connect Carl bot?
Oh, in angle brackets. Alright, so that's what I was doing wrong, because it's not an angle. It's...
Oh, thanks, Verity. What the internet says. It's your role ID.
Yeah, because the roll ID is already in there. That's what it's trying to ping already, I just didn't know it was supposed to be in angle brackets.
Knowing parity is probably... I don't know.
What are you trying to say about parody?
I don't trust parody.
Why? How could you say such a thing?
Would you trust parody?
Yes!
With a truck?
With a truck? Absolutely not.
Exactly. And take you to make my point.
I know you've already told me about the server issue. Fuck you, that's not happening.
Trusting me? Is that really a surprise parody? You get the Hadouken yet?
Oh. Would I trust you with a truck? Absolutely not. Neither of you should be behind the wheel of an automobile. Ugh.
Jen,
Especially a large automobile. Oops. Uh-huh, sure. I don't think I'd trust you driving me anyway. I don't trust most people behind the wheel, to be fair. I think the average driver is a fucking moron, so...
Yeah, like me.
I did not say you. Are you saying you're an average driver?
Trust me, I am very bad at the road.
There it is.
Just today I was trying to
Most
merge
cars
into
are
the Bermuda
shippers.
Triangle.
Yeah, that's also true.
You can Hadouken now? What does that
Yep,
look like?
I got the Hadouken. Yes, I do remember the time you played American Truck with this Swaggy. It's awful. Alright, I've got everything. Sigma, you're going down. Sigma balls. Anyway. Wah, wah, wah. Do you want me to play it with a controller? It's gonna be absolute ass. I'm not interested in playing a driving sim with a fucking controller that I don't have analog controls on. I don't have analog triggers. I'm not interested in playing a fucking driving game like that, or a sim driving game with only go full speed or don't go full speed. Yeah, I know you played it on a keyboard, Spidey, but that's because you're a psycho. Dude, fuck you. Stop. Ugh. That's also how you beat Shovel Knight? Okay, well, Shovel Knight's understandable. You're fucking psycho anyway. What do you mean for unrelated reasons? You do not belong behind the wheel of a large automobile. Quite a kerfuffle's happening over there. kill me any faster? Make wheel Ko-Fi fun? Alright. Probably a good idea. Like, I picked me up and put me down over there. Forgot he did that. That's very funny. Mega Trucks are like a Guitar Hero controller. You know, Goom would appreciate it at the very least. Fuck, man! And I wanted to Hadouken him. People be Dark Souls with bananas connected to wires, but yeah, I'm not one of those people. Sorry to tell you, I'm not that good at video games. Hi, Zero. Man, I'm dead. Bye, Zero. Dun, dun, dun. DDR MegaMan X2. Forming torpedo. Hi, Boomer Commander. Goodbye, Boomerang Commander. The big problem with DDR pad Mega Man X is the fact that you need you do not have enough appendages to do it standing up. Oh, this is the spider. To beat the spider, use shotgun ice. Pants faster? No, sometimes you just need to have more buttons, and sometimes you just need to be able to push more buttons. Fuck. Fuck. Sit down if you want to beat Sigma. Fuck! Come on. I'm just gonna use that just in case. There we go. Goodbye. Probably a Steam achievement. What the fuck? Oh. How have I not gotten that achievement? Like, this game so many fucking times? What the fuck? How did that only just happen? Dun, 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 dun. What the fuck? What's that sound? Pizza? Hello? Hello? She's gone. She's abandoned me again. My wife has left. My wife left me. I've played too much Mega Man. Now she hates me. Pizza wouldn't have a DDR dance, man. What the fuck? She does not strike me as a DDR player. She doesn't strike me as a rhythm game player. Even. She became my what? Sigma 2! Sigma balls! Bum bum. Da 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 Bionic Commando 2008? No, I've never played that game. What the fuck is Bionic Commando 2008? I've heard of a Bionic Commando, but I've never played it. Yeah, I figured as such, but I don't know anything about it. Goodbye. Bye, Chill Penguin. You will never return again. Charlie. Hey, Zero! I know you get 2 MegaMan screens today if you were watching K earlier. Now you get someone who's a little more experienced with Mega Man. Dude, let me out. Alright, Storm Eagle! Goodbye, Storm Eagle. He will never return, surely. He won't, but his brother-in-arms, Storm Owl, will. From the makers of Storm Eagle, it's Storm Owl. Just a different bird this time. Alright, who's next? I forget who's next. Oh, it's Rang the Banga. That's who's next. This is Chameleon's turn. I'm gonna let this guy bounce around. Let's grab that. Nice. That wasn't so bad. Are there any replicates shaped as animals that don't go Maverick? I'm sure there are plenty. Also, we have a word for that. It's called anthropomorphic. Right. I'm grinding back up that sub-tank I used. I shouldn't have used it. Whatever happened to pizza? The main mission there's a platypus? Oh, neat. And it doesn't go Maverick? That's pretty cool. Pizza! Hello! Yoo-hoo! That's a crazy thing to say about my wife, Pizza. How could you? Pizza. Spikey, how could you? Armored armadillo. Literally, no you didn't, Spike. You did not have to say a word. I simply wouldn't. That was clean. That was clean as fuck. Let's go. Holy shit. Oh, is she back? How are you gonna stop bio-rings that you're bionic? Yes, Matt, like... What the fuck is that sentence, Spikey? Words that will never be said again, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, pizza? Oh my god, he attacked me. Die. Oh fuck, he attacked me again. Die. Shut up. Joke sucks. Same thing happened to Junie. Who's Junie? Who's Miss Junie you speak of? I'm gonna cut off his trunk. I cut off his trunk. Now we cannot change the direction of the conveyor because it doesn't have a trunk anymore. Whee! Here we go, sliding back. Weakness is Chameleon Sting, right? I think. Where's your weakness? Spark Shot? Okay. Shotgun Ice. Yes, Shotgun Ice. No, not Shotgun Ice. Ring Cutter? Yes, Boomerang Cutter. Oh! That would have killed me if I didn't hit him. Ooh. Woo! Clutch. Clutch. I'm so fucking clutch. Do 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 do. Down down. All right. Back to it. It's Sigma time. Who's ready? It's Sigma's dog time! He's gonna hop over my head, and then I'm gonna Hadouken him. Die! Goodbye, Sigma's dog! Holy shit, that was fast! Your first phase weakness is Electric Spark. Right? I think. Oh, I really need to relearn your patterns, holy fuck. Alright, that's fine. Love getting to Hadouken the dog. That's my favorite part about the stage, is that I get to Hadouken a dog. Jumps over me, and then I Hadouken him. I have killed the dog. Stop it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fuck. Stop it. Go away. Good. Alright. Wolf Sigma. Phase 3. Final boss, baby. Goodbye, Sigma! Get your ass out of here. And that's X1! Just under 2 hours. Good job, me. That is not true. The 2 people who we saw die, actually the 3 people we saw die, come back at some point later on in the series. Sigma comes back next game, Zero comes back next game, Vile comes back in X8 and X3.
No, we're just gonna kill him with the over destroyed. Just gonna destroy them.
They're not dead. They all come back. Literally everyone who dies in this game comes back.
Okay. Got it. Like no over broken stuff, just like ordinary. Same old same.
Not quite. Zero you have to Zero you kind of have to repair, or someone repairs him. Hi, welcome back, Pizza.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a little bit tired. Just trying to get it all done.
Trying to what? Huh?
Oh, just trying to just get it all done quick. That's all.
Okay. Well,
We're
it's
gonna
X2
do that,
next.
Yeah, it's 2.
You know, it's fucked up that this game doesn't have actual credits. The people who worked on this game never got credited. And you. Oh, I lied. They did get credits. They just didn't get credits in some of the other games. I fucking... Oh, they have pseudonyms in this game. I forgot. This is... There's a weird part in time when they had to pseudonym everyone for no fucking reason. Rip HK. Professor F, by the way. Honolulu Yama. Professor Fuck. Alright. X2 incoming. Usually never watch the intros of these games. I'm not watching the cutscenes of X5 or X6, I'll tell you that much. Skipping that shit as soon as possible. Or X4 for that matter, I don't care about the cutscenes. I will play the intro for you all. Mostly because it also skips the title screen intro, which sucks, because I like the title screen intros. Woo! 3D technology! Anyway. X2. Oops. Didn't change my controls. That's not mode 7, Spiky. That is the CX4 chip. That Capcom included in X2 and X3 that allowed them to do rudimentary 3D graphics and helped as a speed up for the as a coprocessor to help speed up the game. How far are we going tonight? We're just gonna do X2. I should be able to beat X2 in like an hour and change, so. No, not C+4, CX4. Well, I mean, X2 is my favorite game in the franchise. I've played it God knows how many times. I know this game front to back so well. Quickly move our way up and down, and this is basically the intro stage done. Again, much faster than actually start with the dash in this game. Like X1. This also began the trend of intro stage bosses being big, menacing, and very easy. We're done here. Intro stage complete. Meanwhile, time for your 6 o'clock news. These three idiots we will do our best to not see ever. They're on the right side of your screen right now, actually. From top to bottom, it is VLN. Fuck, I always forget the second guy's name. I've forgotten their names. Never mind. We'll learn their names later. Wire Sponge is our first up to bat, and is the first in weak disorder. Chalk, Brunk, and Monk. Agile's the second one. That's his name, Agile. Okay, there's our sub-tank. So we've already got all the items this stage. And this is why we go Wire Sponge first, because not only is he a reasonable boss to do Buster only, we can also very easily grab both the items, which means we never have to backtrack to this stage. And when you're doing an all-items game, no backtracking is ideal. And that's the great thing about X2, is that there's so many ways for you to sequence break the game and its items that means you don't have to, like, ever backtrack. There is actually a no backtracking. And that is weird, because most X games require some backtracking. This is the only one that really doesn't, if you know what you're doing. I'm gonna fight God Machine Oneri this marathon. Oh, you're talking about X3? Yeah, sure. Or rather, I'll see what I can do. I mean, it really depends on whether or not I beat the shit out of Bit and Bite, or just kill them. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna kill them, or make them really super dead. Because at that point, it just depends on the stage they show up, because they have some randomness. They can show up in either, like, stage... as an example, Bit can show up in either stage 3 or 4, and Bite can either show up in stage 6 or 7, I believe. And so that kind of sucks, because if Bit shows up in stage 3, normally, at least my routing, I don't have his weakness, so I cannot just kill him. That sucks. Which means, if he shows up in stage 3 and I don't have his weakness, fuck. We can't fight God Machino Neri or whatever. What happens if you kill one and not the other? Doesn't matter, you have to kill both. If one of them lives, it'll act like both of them live. Yeah, I know, it's kind of stupid. Oh, also, we will be killing Zero in X3. And by that I mean we'll be killing Vile and then taking Zero's Beam Saber for the final boss. Sorry to all you Zero fans out there. He dies. I want my Beam Saber, bitch. It's his best move in X6. Goodbye. Goodbye, wired sponge. Sponge who works at the wire. Or, like, wired. Whatever. Die. One stage down. 7 to go. Next up in our no backtracking route. Yeah, you. Two sequence breaks will be employed in this stage. One will let us skip the air dash, which is the leg part, and the other will let us skip both. Well, one will let us skip the flame wheel, which we get from Morph, I believe. No, not Morph. Flame stack. Alright, you ready? Here's the cool shit. So if you time your jump just right, you can do that. Holy fuck, second try. That's the fastest I've ever done that tech. That's crazy. I'm making great pace. That's crazy. You're not supposed to be able to do that, but you can. You absolutely can. It is a lot more precise than I made it look. It will take you a good few minutes to learn if you don't know what you're doing. The timing is tight. Not only to just grab it, not just grab it with the wire, but also to jump off of the wall, because if you grab the wall too low with the wire, you can't jump off of it. So alright, here comes the second sequence break. So, see these spikes up here? Can't get the heart tank normally, right? What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to air dash and then use the charged flame wheel, which is another dash. However, if you take damage, you can wall jump off spikes because you have invincibility frames. So you do that, and there's your heart tank. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Oops, I don't want to go down. Pick me up. But yeah, there's the items in this stage all done as well. So, again, making great pace here. Nope, not gonna drop anything? Alright. I have the boss's weakness. However, Wheelgator's a lot easier to fight when you're not using his weakness, because his weakness resets his pattern. And his pattern starts with him going under this liquid and becoming invulnerable. So, he's one of the worst bosses in this game. He's long, he's slow, and that's kind of annoying. Let's see if I don't do that. Now, when he has his mouth open, you don't want to shoot into it because he will absorb the energy of your shots and then shoot them back at you. As you can see, I've already taken down about half his health in one of his attack cycles. At barely any cost to me, which is great. Oops. He's not doing his normal second phase attack. Confusing. Did you just not want to do his second phase attack? Okay, I guess not. Normally the second phase, what he'll do is he'll jump out of the water entirely, start spinning, and charge himself into a wall. It'll create spikes on it that luckily don't kill you, but will damage you a significant bit. If he charges into one of the spikes, he won't take damage, but he will not also... He will instead not have his little drill, like, animation, I guess. So he'll fall down faster, and you'll have less of an opportunity to hit him. It's kind of an interesting attack. It's a shame I couldn't show it off there, but I'm just storming through as fast as possible here. We're gonna... Again, the goal is to beat this in the next 40 minutes. So... We're trying to... We're hustling as fast as we can to get through this. Okay. Alright, Wheelgator done. Next up, Bubble Crab. Unfortunately, Bubble Crab is a stage we do have to backtrack to. But, we do have the farm part. So, it should be pretty easy. Bubble Crab, then Flame Stag. Now we're diverting just slightly into weakness order here. Actually, technically, it was weakness order the whole way. So Wire Sponge is a good start. Who else is also a good start is Overdrive Ostrich. However, if you start with Overdrive Ostrich, you have to backtrack there because you don't have the spinning wheel, which you need to get the leg part. I am like talking so much about this right now. Here's like your big ass dump of information of Mega Man X2, like from top to fucking bottom. Here's your all-inclusive Mega Man X2 stream. Honestly, I should be submitting this as a guide to this guy I found on YouTube just like a couple of like this week. It was like one of the smoothest voices, genuinely. I fucking love the way his channel is set up. His name is You Can Beat Video Games. Very cool guy. I like his guides. His walkthroughs are very, very good. High quality, like detailed, dense, but also not like overwhelming. I know that my stuff is way too detailed dense to be able to make it in that kind of a production. However, it would be really funny if he ever does see this. A, shoutouts to your 2 dogs, and B, hi, if you need help with if you want me to catalog stuff for X2 for you, I'm more than happy to. I know this game so well. As soon as I say that, I just realized what I missed. It's fine, I have to go back in here later. It doesn't matter. I realized I did miss an item, technically, but I do have to re-enter the stage after I beat the boss, so it does not matter. We could get the heart tank now, or we can just do it later. Which is fine. I mean, it's not like that. Or at least not like I do. I'm a little good at this game, if you couldn't tell. Alright, Bubble Crab. His weakness is Spinning Wheel. Very helpful. So yeah, this stream is an all-inclusive guide on how to beat Mega Man X2 like you're a professional. Bubble Crab deals a fuckload of damage, by the way. Kind of annoying. There we go. A little close for comfort, but there. I did it. Alright, well this is Bubble Splash. Bubble Splash is going to be important and used twice. Once to get an item here in Bubble Crab stage, and again as the weakness of Flame Stack. So we're heading right back in where we were before. This time we're picking up both items, because I forgot to grab the first one the first time. That's fine. I was having too much fun remembering cute dogs and talking my ass off about a YouTuber I've been watching recently. So, yeah. Shoutouts to You Can Beat Games, by the way. I like that. You Can Beat Games. It's such a wholesome message. You can, in fact, beat games. And genuinely love that his guides have been helpful. I do very much enjoy the guides he's put together for like Castlevania 3 and shit, because that game's a nightmare. And I'm pretty decent at the Castlevania series, and that game fucking still blows me, blows my socks off. Holy shit, I should be careful what I say. So yeah, if you wall jump off this, holding dash and jump, don't hit your head on the ceiling, you can grab onto this platform. Up here is your heart tank. That's the Bubble Crab heart tank. Very, very simple to pick up. Up ahead, we've got... Okay, so, see up there? There's that little bit of a lip. So how we get up there is we use charged. We use this charged bubble weapon here, and then just jump at the water surface. For some reason, this is something you can do in the Mega Man X games. I do not know why, but you do it again in X3. But you can just jump off of the surface of the water for some fucking reason. Again, there is exactly 2 points in the entire franchise where this is useful. It's right there, and it's an X3 to get one of the right armors. Otherwise, you never have to do that, and you would never know to do that. Alright, that's done. Next up, Flame Stack. Okay, first things first, take a ride on this beetle. Bring you up to this area on the left where your sub-tank is hidden. That's sub-tank number 3. Ignore that extra life, it's a bait. You can get it if you want, but if you do so, it takes away from valuable time you need to break this wall, grab your cart container. The lava is not insta-kill, but it does hurt a lot. The lava to come back down, picking up the energy capsule on the left. Make your way across the pillars. The beetle go inside first. Get him out of the way. Another little bit of platforming over across the pillars. Now, these are gas vents. Very important, because they will light on fire. This section is full of fire-based enemies that will light those on fire and turn them into hazards. Be careful. Also, the way respawning enemies in this game works, you cannot go down to evade them. You have to just confront them. And there's that guy up there, who's kind of a dick. Just wait for him to pass, and you should be fine. And that's Flame set. Quick and easy stage, all things considered. Pull out the bubble. Yeah, Flame Stag is a very vertical arena. It's one of 2 bosses in this game with a vertical arena, and it's kind of interesting. The other one is Orkmoth, and it does not start out in vertical arena. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to pre-fire bubbles, and then jump. Stay a decent enough distance so that way the bubbles take a little bit to impact. And bang. Very quick, very easy. You take out Flame Stag. You fully completed the stage. So, next up in the weakness order is Morphmoth. Now, however, if you want to do as little backtracking as possible, you're gonna save Morphmoth for later after you do Crystal Snail, who has a weapon you will need to get. I believe it's the Heart Tank. Yeah, the Heart Tank in Morphmoth. However, I don't care, so I'm just gonna do it now, because the bosses are easier this way, and whatever. Who cares? I can buster all of them if I want to. I just don't care to. At least not right now. Again, I'm going for speed first and foremost. I'm gonna finish the game as fast as possible here. As fast as I can feasibly do it. And that's the sound of our sub-tanks charging. Alright, so, inconspicuous floor. Drop spinning wheel on it, and uncover a little secret. What's in the secret, you ask? Your chest piece. So this would be your second armor piece so far this game. If you did the sequence break like I did earlier, this is your second. Otherwise, it'd be your first. Yep, that's what you get for the chest piece this time. Reduced damage, and that damage gets converted into the Giga Crash, which is helpful in one circumstance later on. I'll show you. But yeah, something you definitely notice going from X1 to X2 is how much faster X2 is. Like, how much snappier it is, how much more is happening, how the game is actually handling it, not just chugging. It's that CX4 chip that's really, really helping. And, I mean, that's a big benefit of the CX4. it's kind of great that the CX4 existed in X2 and X3. X3 still stutters quite a lot, still slows down quite a lot, but X2 is like a finely polished machine in comparison. If you land your Tier 3 charge shot on it, that will really help take this guy out faster. Case in point, Tier 3 charge shot is killer. You just kind of jump down there. Not really missing anything unless you're going for the alternative boss rooms for the X-Hunters, but I don't know them, so we're skipping that. So all it does is you just don't fight Zero at the end, and you know what? That's fine, but like also, I like fighting Zero. I think it's a fun boss. Plus, I think it is just faster to fight Zero instead. Okay, take down this spot. Alright, and here we go to Morph Mod. So I mentioned in Flamestag that Morph Moth is the only other boss to have a tall arena in this game, and this is why. Here's the tall arena. Oh shit, I forgot how much damage it deals. Forgot how much damage he deals on contact. Whoops. That's fine. Never claim to be perfect, only claim to be very good. Okay, and now we're on phase 2. Goodbye, Morph Moth. Again, not super hard to buster, but... Alright, now we get to throw rocks. Now you might be thinking, how is that helpful, Jano? It's more helpful than you think. Next up, Magma Centipede. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, be careful in the opening section. You do not want to touch the spotlights. Doing so will drop those blocks from the ceiling, and you won't be able to go up here using Speedburner. Oops. Oops. There we go. Third tries the charm. And there's your heart tank. Big rock. Okay, you gotta be quick through this section. Okay, you see that block up there? It's going to fall down. Continue to do that, and up here is our sub tank. So with a charged speed burner, you can dash off that, hit that lip, and up you go. Now allow me to introduce you to CX4 Sword. I don't know what its actual name is. I forget. But it is a polygon sword. I love wireframes. Love when wireframes try to attack me. It's my favorite, like, silly trope. It's just a silly little... It's just a silly little... Alright. And now down we go. It doesn't matter if you hit him this time. Okay, so, see that cursor up there? Avoid all the cursors in this room. Take damage if you have to. Shit. That sucks. The more cursors you avoid, the better. Because those cursors contribute directly to this upcoming mini-boss here. The more times you get touched by those, the stronger this guy gets. So, which means he gets more attacks, he can schmix you up harder, he deals more damage. Because now, with his, with just one, he throws low and throws high. So now you gotta account for that instead of just jumping over because he always throws low. He also has more health, so... Boss fight that's already kind of annoying for how much health he has. Alright, there we go. Here's where the rubber hits the road. Be advised, these blocks are going to push you off. So is that one. And we're done. That wasn't so bad. Boss, however, a little bit worse. So you're really going to want to use Silk Shot for this. You can Buster him. He's a bitch if you try to Buster him, though. So, take advantage of Silk Shot. Go and see... Morph Moth before this. Because that tail that this guy has will fuck you. He is... he can grab you and take away your own moves. And it's not very fun to fight. Basically, okay. Boss is very simple. You can stand in the center of the room and hit him from anywhere, depending on whether you're facing left or facing right. If you face left, you can hit him in the bottom left or the top right. If you face right, you can hit him in the top right or bottom left. Or sorry, top left, bottom right. because when the silk shot hits the ground, it splits into 4 projectiles. Those 4 projectiles go in a diagonal direction. Okay. And I'll do that. I read his ass so hard. I knew he was gonna jump over. Oh, I read that shit so hard. Let's go. Again, not a super hard boss. Most of the bosses in X2 aren't. Next up, Crystal Snail. Very, very aesthetic level. I do enjoy the way this looks. Alright, so, these green slopes will make you slide super fast down them if you twist X. Oops. I bailed out. Bailed out too early. Okay, so, that big-ass gap there, you take the right armor, go slightly up that slope, and the other side of that gap is your heart tank. The ideal way to get distance in this is to dash, jump, and then mash hover. I jumped out too early. But yeah, the ideal way to get height there is to, well, the ideal way to get distance is to just do that. If you don't accidentally fat finger up on the controller, you'll just... Fortunately, I have a habit of doing that. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do that. You can also, mind you, if you have a strike chain, you can use that to make your life a little bit easier on that grab. But don't have to. Now the right armor is pretty cool. If you leave it here, activate this green crystal, back, you see that it broke the little purple crystal is holding it in, and you take it through this section. You get an extra life with it, down here. But unfortunately, I have to leave it behind here. Alright, up next, Crystal Mini-Boss. I don't remember this guy's name. Fairly simple. The more you attack him, the more things he'll spawn. The more he'll break over time. I think he spawns another one, doesn't he? He does, but I killed him too fast. Cool. Again, being too good will make the game easier. Now, drop down the pit here. On the left. Have this small little hubby get yourself into, and you'll get the head part. The head part comes with a radar. It will help find secrets for you. If you have it equipped, mind you. You have to have the head part equipped for it to find stuff. And hey, look, it found a way up. Look at that. Now this is actually how you're supposed to figure out the thing in, the chest piece in, yeah, yeah. That's how you're supposed to figure out the chest piece in, Morphlaw. Is, that will point it out to you. Because it doesn't look like there's anything out of the ordinary there. That's because you're supposed to use that. again, how would you know that that's there? You would. How would you know to use that to find something? Careful, don't get squished. Head on through the door here, and we'll be taking a look at Crystal Snail. Now, his big attack is that he can manipulate time. Yes, that is as absurd as you think it is. His big gimmick with that is his shell is indestructible. Case in point, that. So, you use MegaMan here, place it up against the wall, take double damage. So take damage coming out of his shell, and you'll take damage hitting a wall under MegaMan. So yeah, if you're quick, you can do this without him basically ever getting to attack. But, if you give him any space to attack, he will curl up into his shell and dash at you at decent speed. And then he'll slow down time and do it. And that will make it a lot harder to dodge. But, not super hard, all things considered. Again, a lot of the Mavericks in this game are pretty simple. Especially with their weakness. And the weakness order is very, very easy to do. So, that's Crystal Hunter. Which will, on contact with enemies, turn them into crystals. That's what we need to go get the heart tank here in Wolfmont, which we're going to do right now. As a little bit of a demonstration for this power. We'll need to be using it later, especially in X Hunter Stage 3. Okay, so that enemy with the shield is the one that we need to freeze in Crystal. So back up a little bit, make sure he spawns in. Hit him once to knock his shield up, hit him twice to freeze him. So one up, and a heart tank. Perfect. And we're done. Perfect. Alright. Last Maverick on the table. It's time for Overdrive Ostrich. Who some would suggest going first, and I see why. However, if you want to backtrack less, best to save him for the end. This is the first stage to include a Ride Bite. This would show up in future stages, such as Jet Stingray and X4. Bolt Kraken and X5. And Ride Boar Ski and X7. Also shows up twice in X8, and I forget who the rest of those guys are. God, I never bring it that far. But yeah, you can get a 1-up up there if you bring the chaser that far. And then there's this Leap of Faith. Now you're supposed to do it with the dash upgrade. However, you can just do. Actually, you're supposed to do it with the fucking Ride Bike, but the Ride Chaser. You're supposed to use that. However, you can just get it with the with only the arm bikes. So again, equip Speed Burner. Jump. Air dash. With the Speed Burner. And there you go. You will have to sacrifice a life to do so, but there you go. Got it a little bit earlier. That means you don't have to backtrack at all. And lastly, most certainly not least, our light upgrade is right behind this wall, which we use spinning wheel to break through. Hi, Dr. Light. So no, we will not beat this game in under an hour, unfortunately. But we're getting pretty close. Yep, there's our air dash. And here's our boss. But first, a little cutscene. And here he is, Overdrive Ostrich. His weakness is Crystal Hunter, but you don't really need it. I can get him to jump uphill. He's really easy. You can just keep freezing him. And there you go. That's Overdrive Ostrich, and every item collected. No, this guide does not account for the 0 parts. You'll have to figure that out. Because it will require you to go out of your way. So if you're just looking for least backtrack run and want to go fight 0 anyway, then here you go. That's your route. And let's get you Sonic Slicer, which you'll need for, the third guy. Not violent, not agile, or not agile, fucking the other guy. The one that everyone thinks is Dr. Wily. Alright, before we go there, however, we need to fill up our sub-tanks. And it's always good practice to make sure you have enough juice in the tank. You may be wondering, why did we go to Bubble Crab? I didn't see any spots to grind. You're right, we didn't. However, it's a very, very cool interaction that happens in this game. And I wish more X games did this. Give you an easy spot to go grind for, sub-tank energy. Okay, you see that little cavern over there? So if we go into this wall here, stand inside of this room, and hold Silk Shot, it will bring a whole bunch of health capsules to us. There you go. Fully charged sub-tanks, that quickly. Very nice. Alright, and with that done, it's time to head on into the X-Hunter stages. X-Hunter 1. Really simple stage, all things considered. Not too much that you haven't already seen. Extra life up here, recommend you grab it. There's a spike section, which will help us. So don't be too hasty in jumping down. Stay close to the left wall, and you'll be fine. Big tip, by the way. Remember that Silk Shot goes diagonal. You can use it to break the enemies that close the wall. And if they do that, well, the wall can't close, so no pressure section. You can do this with every single pressure section in the stage. You just know how to position yourself. For example, here, you do that. And it's perfect. And we don't have to worry about the pressures here. Very convenient, very helpful. What's wrong with that? Go. Break that bot by shooting off to the right. Again, no pressures. This claw is a little bit of an annoyance. Here, dash out. Be okay. This claw is even more of an annoyance. Dash into it. Moving that direction. Okay. Here's the hard shot to line up. Got it. Damn, that first try. Yeah, that is not a very easy shot to line up, especially how I did it. But yeah, you can take a charged silk shot, throw it into the wall, and bam. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. There you go. You did it. So, first up. First of the 3 X-Hunters we'll be facing. Mind you, if you defeat them earlier for Zero's parts, you still have to fight them here. This is Violet. He has a very funny... chain ball that deals a fuckload of damage. And he also has a very funny weakness called Bubbles. Yeah, believe it or not, his weakness is Bubbles. Also, look at how much damage it does. It deals so much. See, I have to... It deals so much damage, man. It's insane how much damage it does. That is his only attack, by the way. Alright, that's not true. He has 2. His other attack is that. Thank you, Violet, for showing that off before I killed you. You're making my Let's Play complete. Alright. Yep. We've defeated Violin. He dies here. Bye. We're gonna head back to here, refill our energy tank, or our sub-tank, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, take our detour into here. Silk shot, charge it up. And there we go. Mind you, that spot is very helpful if you are running a randomizer, like an archipelago randomizer with energy link. Get yourself charged silk shot, sit right there. Alright, welcome to Stage 2. A little bit of a claustrophobic underwater section. Very simple, just damage goes through. You should have the health and resources at this point, so best not. comes the slow part of this level. Because you've got to wait for these platforms. If you want to take a risk like I am here, you've got to wait for the other one to come down anyway. I'm goofing around a little too much. Why? Again, damage goes through. Doesn't matter too much. Let me up. Thank you. Go up here, wait for the platform. Alright, more damage boost, by the way. Just kind of chill. Take it head on, and you'll be fine. Now pull out your Crystal Hunter here. This guy to move. Freeze it. There we go. Clean. Pop down this hole. And we'll be ready to... And here is... Sergeus, that's his name. Step 1 in fighting Sergeus. Ignore his first phase. Goodbye. Big screen nuke. Very helpful. Step 2. Sonic Slicer. Stand beneath it. Charge Sonic Slicer. Get the line up correctly, and he won't touch you. And that's a little harder than... Don't be afraid to use sub-tanks, they're easy to refill. Keep hitting him with Sonic Slicer until he eventually hits the button. And hope it should be enough. There he goes. Goodbye, Sergeus. Alright. Time to refill our sub-tank, and... You know what? I'm not gonna refill our sub-tank, actually. Time for... X Hunter 3. I forget how you're supposed to get that, actually. Watching both me and Kay play this is interesting. I'm sure it is, because you're now watching someone who, like, no-lifes the MegaMan series. Probably be roughly equivalent to watching me and Kay both play, like, Kingdom Hearts or some shit. Like, a franchise that, like, I know nothing about. And that he's probably an expert in, arguably. You'd like to see that? Alright, I may. Okay, so, next up, grab a bat, lure him over. See that ladder up there? We're going up it. You're infinitely respawning extra life. Be very helpful. This is the hardest platforming section of the game. Now you can use Crystal Hunter on that bat, or do what I do here, which is much less safe, but I'm just more used to it. Which you can just air dash after you slide off of the wall, grab onto the next one, and keep doing that. So just hammer the air dash button. Hammer the dash button. There, you need to short hop air dash. And then here is where the rubber hits the road. Pull out Speedrunner. Now, you see spikes over there, spikes down below. We need to curve it in. So what we do is we air dash in, turn around, and speed burn. However, I was a little slow on releasing the speed burner. So, if you're a little bit faster, you get that through first try. That is the hardest jump in the game. There is not a harder jump than that. Entirely because of the instant spikes. It's very, very precise. You only have, I believe, like you only have a couple of frames to do that. So, your timing has to be really good. It's definitely a little bit harder on X Collection, again, because of input latency. I spoke about this in X1. But, this version of the game definitely does have more input latency. See, I pre-fired a little bit too much. I held left slightly too long, and it pushed me into the spikes. So, if I just tapped left for, like, off-frame, it wouldn't have been a problem. Got that. Yes, I am explaining, why the failures are happening, so that way you can understand, and, piece together how to do it yourself later. Because again, you can beat video games. I believe that you can beat games. And I'm here to help you. Okay. Speedburner, once again. That was slightly too late. But, right idea. Basically do that, but a little bit better, and you'll get it. Now, why are we going this way, mind you? There's a ladder that should just take us down. There is. There is, in fact, a ladder that could just take us down. However, this is where this game's super move is hidden. Up here, behind this platforming challenge. Again, don't ever say the X games are that unforgiving. They give you an infinite extra life here, so you can continue to retry this as much as you need. There we go. Okay, step 2. Now that you're here, make sure you are at full health. I am at full health. Slide down the left wall. And right here, there'll be an inset. Here's your light capsule. And you unlock a special move. Now, X1 has the Hadouken. X2 has the Shoryuken. A little bit harder to maneuver, but just wiggle your thumb on that D-pad, and you'll be able to do it. It's not that hard, but the movement is technically a half circle, but it's not very easy to do on a D-pad. If you're experienced with fighting games, it should be no problem. However, I am not experienced with fighting games, and half circles are hard. Yep, the Shoryuken. It is just as strong as the Hadouken is in X1, and you'll remember I creamed Sigma's dog immediately. And there's the Shoryuken, and Agile's dead. Goodbye, Agile. He will not show up again. We've killed him. Flaming uppercut to the balls. Anyway. So there go all 3 of our X-Hunters. Now what? We beat all of them. Didn't seem like much of a final boss. We haven't even done the boss rush yet. Well, hold your horses. Because it's time for the Mega Man staple. Everyone's favorite stage in any Mega Man game after the 6 o'clock games. Anyway, welcome to everyone's favorite stage, the boss rush. Same tactics as before, just beat all the bosses. Good luck. Ooh, almost. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't destroy you immediately. Because yeah, it doesn't deal all its damage in one hit. It takes... it doesn't give bosses invulnerability frames, but it does, like, a good chunk of health per frame. Which is pretty good, all things considered. So, we can go ahead and grab a couple restoratives here. These respawn every time, so don't worry about them. Magna Centipede! This guy sucks. I'm gonna actually not Shoryu him now. I'm just gonna Silk Shot and get rid of his fucking tail before I try and Shoryu him. Because now he's, like, so much more... Never mind, no Shoryu. Sad. And I will Buster him this time, at least for the rest, for everyone at home. Who wants to see me Buster these bosses? And goodbye, Magna Centipede. We'll miss you never. Sorry, I can't help but think of, like, you comparing me to Kay and just, like... God, it's gotta be at least a little bit frustrating. The man does not know how to dash, ever. Like, he's played 3 X games and he doesn't know how to dash yet. And it's... it's kind of frustrating. I watch him play and I'm like, you know you can dash literally anytime. Just do it, please. You have 0 reason not to dash at all moments of time. Yes, before I hear anyone say, why aren't you blustering fucking Crystal Snail? I hate him. Crystal Snail deserves every single bone of his body to be shattered. Fuck Crystal Snail. Blustering him is the worst. Like, ever. Alright. Next up. Overdrive! Ostrich! That was easy. Goodbye, Overdrive Ostrich. I've killed him. Oh dear God, you're gonna be impossible to shore you. Fuck this guy. Ooh. Oh my God, I shore you him. And he's... There we go. Goodbye, Wheelgator. Shoryuken! Bubble Crab... I will try to short you him, but I can guarantee you it will not go well. Case in point, already took damage. Not a big fan of Bubble Crab, I'm being real. Kinda sucks. Very annoying to fight. Morph Moth! Alright, I'll show you the weakness. Oh no, he's on fire. That's fine. I'll show you him this time. Bum, bum, bum. Fuck. You hit me. You know what? Shoryuken! Worth it! Worth it! That was worth the sub-tank. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that so bad. Alright, and lastly, Wire Sponge. It'll be interesting to try and show you. I don't know how easy that'll be. Oh my god. Well, that works, I guess. Look at all that damage it took. Alright, his weakness is Sonic Slicer. He also has a custom death animation if you kill him with a Sonic Slicer. Case in point. That. He literally cuts in half. Pretty cool. Ah, Sigma. Sigma balls! We'll be fighting him in just a sec. However, before we go and do that, you know the drill. You know the drill. Time to refill our sub-tank. Deal with this hello auto scroller for our last time here tonight. Head on over here, you know the drill. Grab a silk shot. And bam, we got it. Sub-tank's filled. Time to go. Alright. Stage 5. No, I did not pick Magma Centipede again. It was just the last stage. It's like how it was. It's the opening of Magma Centipede. I don't know why they did this, but they did. By the way, there is also still that secret up there. There's nothing. You get nothing. And here's Zero. And Sigma. Hi, Sigma. Hi, Zero. Overall, not a very hard boss. Just takes a little bit. Fight 0. I did kind of get sloppy there at the end, but I mean, to be fair, I was probably gonna play the sub tank anyway, so I can assure you fucking Sigma phase 1. I'm gonna show you the fuck out of it. This time he's got Wolverine claws. Oh, I missed. I missed. Well, shit. Guess I have to fight him normally. That sucks. I like how he uses his weakness from, I like how he uses his weakness from X1 against you. Kinda cool. Yeah, by the way, there's no checkpoint there, so... Now I've really gotta kick Zero's ass. Sigma replaced his bunny dog with Zero. True, he did. Hoping to refill my sub-tank before I get there. Could definitely be possible. How much health these things drop. Well, it's mostly fall. Alright. 0 again. Well, well, I guess that works. Oh, wow. I'm at, almost done, actually. Well, okay then, game. Welcome home. We're almost done. It's Sigma time, baby. Take 2. Hopefully this time I'll hit the Shoryu. Oh, I missed. I missed again. Fuck! No Shoryu. I have to beat him normally. Fuck me, man. What a fucking stupid Sigma phase 1 is. Unlike X1, this boss is not afraid to kick your dick in. Dude! Okay, yeah, I get it. That works. That works. Sigma 1, done. Ooh, Jesus. It's much closer than I'd like it to be. Whoa! Alright. That's as much damage as I could do with the Shoryu. Goodbye, Sigma. Goddamn right you lost to me again. Ready to do what? And time. That's because he's a virus. That's his, I guess, real form, question mark? It's a Sigma virus. Never heard of it? Mode 7. Again, not what Mode 7 is. Yes, if he had a body around to do that. He didn't. We defeated his body, and he manifested himself as a virus. And I kicked his ass again. Hi, Zero. Sorry, I entirely forgot to mention that you were also here still. Hi, Zero. He had a body and we beat him in X1? Yeah. He had a body in X2 and we beat him in X2. He has a body in X3 and we beat him in X3. He has a body in X4, we beat him in X4. He has a body in X5, we beat him in X5. He has an unfinished body in X6, and it's even funnier to kick his ass harder. He has a body in X7, we beat him in X7. He has a body in X8, and we beat him for the last time. And I don't think he's ever coming back after X8. Spoiler alert? Oh yeah, spoiler alert, we win. Sorry. Spoiler alert, we play as the protagonist and win the game. Why didn't he staple himself onto a big dog after his first phase like last game? He just didn't have it on hand. He had the wolf on hand in X1. He didn't have it here in X2. That's why. It's because he didn't have another fucking body down there. He'll be back at this next 9. There will never be an X9. It's never gonna happen. As much as I wish there was another X game, it's never happening. Capcom will never make another X9. They can barely make a classic MegaMan game. They're never gonna make another X game. Why didn't he have a body down there? He did! It's the one he entered the room with! That's the body he had down there. Spiky, come on. Pay attention. This will be on the final exam. I don't know, I guess he just thought his body was going to be enough to take out X this time. I mean, to be fair, it's a lot tougher than he was in X1. So, I mean, I'll give him that. Oops. And that's X2. Very, very quick. Look, we beat 2 games in 4 hours. What an achievement. I'm good at video games. None of you should ever doubt me again. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Stick around for tomorrow at the very least. We've got Terraria with Goom. So stay tuned. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Take care.